everyone, my name's Zadie. I'm just doing a little bit of a video series to help anyone else who has broken their leg. I broke my leg twice, one about 3 years ago, one a year and a half after that. I managed to do them each time really well. So it's one of those things that hopefully you won't ever need this, but if you have broken your leg, here's some special tips and tricks and things that I wish I'd had to help me with figuring out what to do if or when you break your leg. Now today I am going to be doing my very first video where I am going to be showing you how to put on a compression sock. This is a particularly long one. This is a thigh-high one, or not really thigh-high, it goes all the way up to literally the very top of your thigh, up to the hip. Now what's important to note about this one, it is a Covidian TED stockings. That's what they're called. I'll show you the thing. See? This is them. Extra large, short, because I am very short. They're sort of either leg fits. You'll notice that it has an elasticy top. You might not be able to see, you can see a little bit of a shine there on the elastic. That is an anti-slip thing. So that is to stop it from sliding down your leg. It also has this section. This section is to go on your inner thigh, and that is because you don't want to have that right up against your nethers, because A, it will hurt, and it's not very comfortable. So this bit is sort of like an anti-chafing-y panel, and it's really good. It's really useful to have that. It also means that you can keep track of, you know, whether the stocking is getting twisted when you're putting it on. It also has an open toe. This, I don't really think it makes that much of a difference. I kind of like it because I've got really short legs, so it means that I can sort of gently fold it back. And you'll see that there are these weird sort of bulges. This is a bit more obvious because I've worn this a fair bit and it has been washed a bit. So that is for the heel. So the heel, of course, sticks out a bit. It is actually a little bit thicker, but you can't really see it on the camera. It's kind of, you've got to search for it and know that it's there. And that's just to go under the heel of the foot so that it doesn't wear out as quickly. And then it has got a very amusing bit up here. This is for the knee, and it looks like it's really close, but that's because that goes to the outside of the top of your thigh, and this is for the knee joint, where you need it to be a little bit looser because people generally go out at the knee. This is my favorite of the compression wear that I've had, simply because anything that goes, my leg swells out from actually on the knee joint, which I'll show you. So actually on the knee joint, so from here, it starts swelling from here all the way down. So all the way down right to my ankle. There are different types of compression wear stockings. Some of them will go down to the ankle, and then that cuts in for me. And then of course I get immediate swelling just immediately underneath that. If it goes to below the knee, it cuts in below there and I get extra swelling trapped at the knee joint. If it goes above the knee, so it's thigh high, those ones I find roll down and then get stuck underneath my knee joint, and again causes the same issues. So this is my preferred one, which is why it's a bit more, you know, stretched out. It's a bit grubbier simply because that's where I've walked around on it. I don't wear these all the time. I tend to wear them only when I know that I'm going to be anywhere with my leg down for a while. So like if I've flown anywhere, I've been wearing a compression stocking because I know that no matter what you do, you're going to be forced to sit down for hours on end, and I swell up anyway on planes, so might as well. Now, so let's get to the nitty gritty. First thing that I do, this is what has worked best for me. Make sure that you've got it the right way out. So shiny side for the elastic in, and then I am going to turn it inside out all the way down to the right near the bottom, and I have it loose. Okay, so I can feel for the extra loose lumpy bumpy bit for the ankle, for the heel. So I can see there it suddenly starts wanting to flare out. that means that that's the ankle for me. Fold it so that I have the anti-itchy, anti-irritant bit is going to be on the inside of my leg. I put on my leg put it in so that heel is in place. This has been the easiest way I've found to pull these on, is then to grab the stocking and pull it back little bit by little bit. You want to make sure that, see how you can see that it's like doubled up here? That's not allowed to stay. You've got to make sure that that is smooth. So you can see that here there is no wrinkling, because anytime there's wrinkling, that means that the pressure, the compression will be sticking there. So that means that it's going to cause further issues. Then you grab the next bit, slide it up. You can see again, it's doubled up there. Slide it up, pull it over. Do it slowly, slowly. You really don't want to be rushing this. And you can see that it has twisted. That little bit is now underneath. So it's really important. Don't try to do this with long, sharp nails. I have ripped through a few different compression stockings, and try to sort of gently ease it around so that it's at the right, so that it's not twisted, so that, because if it's twisted, you're going to find that it will want to twist further when you're wearing it and as you move around. So we just keep, like you keep grabbing it, pulling it up. You can see again, more wrinkles. That will be fine at first. And then after about half an hour, you'll find that it'll start to get sore. I have very little feeling in my legs, but even so, I'll be like, there's just something wrong with my leg, and it's because the pressure is a bit weird. And you can see, now that it's stretched out a bit, you can probably see that that is actually the bit that's supposed to go underneath the heel. This is because it came in a set of two, one for each leg. Now, you can see again, it's wrapped. So we've got to just pull that up to make it nice and even. Pull it up, make sure that you've got a little bit on the inside of your leg, and it will squish your leg more, so that you'll find that you might get some weird lumpy bumpies. That's fine. And pull it up right up to the very top of your leg, and that is where you smooth it out. Now, it's really important that you smooth it out all around your leg. It'll start off feeling fine and you won't notice it, but after a while it'll start to get irritated, and that shiny bit of fabric that sticks, that prevents it from rolling down, that can catch your skin. And for my skin, it's gotten quite delicate where it has actually sort of taken off the top layer of skin, where I've ended up with, it's almost like I've got a very slight burn, like I've scalded myself. So please be very careful of that. I do apologize, I have got really fun, lockdown hair. It's been quite a long time since anything's been done about it, because, well, I was trapped in the house with a broken leg doing recovery, and then, lockdown happened thanks to COVID-19. But what you're going to do? These are things that we can't really help. We just do our best, and we've just got to try and make the most of it. So there's how to put on your compression stocking. Hopefully that will help someone. I do have a sort of tube one, which I will show you guys how to put on and how to make the most of if it is not quite the right size, because it is too long for my very short legs. It tends to be a thing with a lot of them. They are one size fits all, which of course means that it doesn't fit anyone. These ones, fortunately, they do come in short, medium, long, and then they do have extra widths. I need the extra large width because I have put on a lot of weight since I first broke my leg, because when you can't walk for 3 months, you can't weight bear, you do find that your exercise routine goes down a bit. But these are things that happen, and you will get through it. Embrace the new normal. Okay, so I will see you next time with some new videos. Okay, thanks. Bye.